The woman took off the delivery man's mask, only to discover he was the ex-boyfriend who abandoned her years ago. Seeing how down and out he looked, her heart was filled with mixed emotions. But the moment she thought of how he had heartlessly left her, she immediately slapped him across the face. But what she didn't know was, he had hidden reasons for leaving her back then. Turns out that 2 years ago, the woman's family business went bankrupt unexpectedly, and even her father mysteriously disappeared. At that time, the man became her only support. When she called him, he coldly hung up on her and told her he wanted to break up. The woman couldn't understand why her boyfriend would treat her like this, especially when she needed comfort the most. Yet he abandoned her mercilessly. However, the man said indifferently he had been with her only for her money. Now that her family was bankrupt, he no longer needed her. Even the woman's best friend, upon hearing this, thought he was a total scumbag. But the woman didn't want to believe he was really that kind of person. Just as she tried to make him stay, he heartlessly pushed her away. Then he turned around and left. But as soon as he left, the man burst into tears. It turns out he left her because he had been diagnosed with cancer. He had no choice but to leave to avoid dragging her down with him. Before dying to save his girlfriend's company, he donated his own kidney, which brought in a massive investment for her company. With the help of 1 billion yuan in funding, her company not only overcame the crisis, but also became a leader in the industry. Meanwhile, the man's illness grew worse. The doctor told him the cancer had spread throughout his entire body. He had at most 1 month left to live, but seeing his mother still lying in a hospital bed, needing money for surgery, he had no choice but to keep working hard. Then, on this particular day, when he came to the hospital for a follow-up, he accidentally bumped into the woman's best friend. Seeing him, the friend became furious, slapped him right away. The man didn't say much, just turned around and left. His doctor, seeing this, said there must be some misunderstanding between them after all. The man was truly pitiful. He was diagnosed with cancer a year ago and could have received treatment in time, but missed the best window because he donated his kidney. Upon hearing this, the friend realized something was wrong. Meanwhile, the man came to a hotel to deliver a cake and happened to arrive at a class reunion. Coincidentally, the woman was there too. The moment their eyes met, the woman immediately felt the delivery guy looked familiar, and the man, nervous, accidentally spilled wine on her. Her friend stepped forward to confront the man. Man immediately said he would pay for it, but the other party refused to let it go, saying a delivery guy couldn't possibly afford the luxury dress. They threatened to call the police and have him arrested. Hearing this, the man panicked. At that moment, the woman spoke up. She didn't make things difficult for him, instead choosing to let him go. Just then, the man's phone rang. It was a classmate from the event calling him. The male classmate immediately sensed something was off and called out to him. At this point, the woman also noticed something strange and quickly pulled off his mask. Seeing his face, she was frozen in shock. The man didn't want to stay any longer and said he would pay her back, but the woman mocked him and said he couldn't possibly afford it. Upon hearing this, the man took out all the money in his wallet and said he could write an IOU if it wasn't enough. At this point, the woman finally lost it and said he could never repay what he owed her. She laughed at him, saying he deserved